Hello and welcome to episode 4 of my Minecraft survival world. In the last episode we built this sugarcane farm and mine, and today we will be building another farm which is going to be a pumpkin farm and possibly a melon farm. It's going to go over here. It's going to be a building that is wider than it is tall, and it'll go into the mountain a bit, of course, and I think it'll kind of be on stilts with some of this terraforming under it. And I think I also want to have a bit of a pond over here with a waterfall, because I mean, why would there just be a pond here, you know? And then the pond will have a river here flowing, and maybe it'll go down to another pond. Maybe I'll make it a hot spring, I don't know, maybe, but then that would have to be like a volcano. That's not something I want to build. But yeah, last episode we got this and pretty happy with it. And I also did some other things like grind up a lot of quartz for the XP mostly. I mean, it's just nice to have some of this. I mean, look at that, I got over a full barrel, and I went ahead and enchanted my axe. And to be honest, I did try and get some other things enchanted. I had like 42 levels at the end of it, and I only got another Silk Touch pick, which is good, you know. And yeah, maybe I will maybe I'll just, it's just good to have backups, you know. And maybe I'll even sell these, big maybe, I don't know. But I don't know, I'll just keep backup tools. And yeah, I might set up my mob grinder as well. But for now, let's just do some terraforming over here with this type of landscape. I'll probably bring it over here as well. Okay, so let's just do a quick time lapse of me terraforming this land. After some pretty good progress, I can show you what I've got going. So yeah, I mean, it's coming along quite nicely in my opinion. We've got this nice bridge here, and eventually this will go down to a pond, and we have another, I guess, pond over here, and I'm gonna have a waterfall coming down here into this, and it's more like a hot spring actually because of the campfires, as you can see. And then we've got this what do I even call this platform with some supports, and I don't know, I really like the design I went with for that. And yeah, I don't know, it's coming along pretty nicely. The water's gonna run through here with like a wheel, kind of similar to the one I did on the crane over there. Maybe I'll make it a bit bigger. You can see it there on the crane, yeah. So I'll probably have another wheel here, kind of turning the waterfall water. So yeah, I'm gonna, and then I'll have a house over here actually, and it's gonna kind of go into the mountain, and I'll probably have, or no, I definitely will have a pumpkin farm in there. The reason for that is I want to get villagers, and yeah, I don't know, that's basically all it is. Another house might be made like up here, but maybe you won't enter through it directly. Maybe inside the pumpkin farmhouse you'll be able to kind of go up into it, but I'll see, you know. I'm gonna build some more and then I'll get back to you. So we've got a lot of progress done, you know. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, you know, I mean, I got this pond, I got the mountain with the bridge. I didn't really do any water here. I'm probably gonna do that now and then bring it all the way down here, and also do some more landscape work over here for this over here, you know. What do I even call this? I don't know, the land that's next to the path. Yeah, so I'll probably have the pond here, and maybe I'll have another bridge over the pond, which will be over here, right? And then the pathway can kind of continue on from there and maybe connect through to here, over here, right here would be nice, I think. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of the vision. So I think I'm gonna try and do that. It's gonna take a lot of work, but yeah, let's try this, right? Okay, so I've done a lot of work. I'm probably gonna, call it for the terraforming for now. This bamboo is actually getting a bit tall. Let's just maybe trim that a little so that I don't have to. I don't know. I just think it's a bit tall. Like that over there is also a bit tall, but I think I'm pretty happy with the what do I even call it, foliage that I've been able to work into this pond. And as you can see, I obviously filled it up with water completely. I got the waterfall done, which I'll get to in a minute. But I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's show you what it looks like inside here. You know, I've got these reed things, which would look better if I had candles and like could make them brown. Which I guess I could get, but I don't know, I'll need to make a bee farm, and I'm not trying to do that now. So yeah, I just did some decorations. I got a bit of a dam blockage because I didn't know how to transition this into a, because when this would like flow, it would kind of just fall up all the way up here, and then I'd have to like raise this, and it was weird. So I had to like kind of undo all of that and then make it look like this instead, which I'm happy with this. I think this looks nice. It's also a little bit of a bridge, which sort of makes this useless, but this is like an unnatural, or this is a natural bridge, and this is a man-made one, and then I did make this continue down a bit here, but yeah, it actually kind of flows perfectly to where the thing is gonna be, the pond that I'm gonna have down there. Let me just ask Zach if I can sleep. Can I sleep? Okay, nice. Let's just sleep here. Oh, monsters nearby. That's great. Let's actually move this bed. Honestly, it is. I can never really actually sleep there. There's some underground system there that I don't know about, and it's quite a bit annoying. Well, you know what? Let's show you how this looks at night really quick. Yeah, I don't know. I lit it up with like moss carpets. You can see over there's a torch under there. Zach's sleeping. But yeah, I also use these pale moss, which is nice. So yeah, that's kind of what I got going on here. The firefly bush particles are pretty nice when you look at that. So yeah, I wanted to build the house that I'm gonna have up here on camera and just try and talk a bit as well, because I feel like I don't need to do that at all. Like I don't think I did. So I'm gonna try and do that, and probably not gonna be able to get my build process within it. Like get it like worded, because I don't really know what it is. I just kind of build, and that's what I'd be doing, so let's get started on that. I always start with my logs for the walls, and this is 4 blocks. Yeah, that's fine. And in this world I'm kind of trying to not go for perfection, because I feel like it's a bit, I always kind of aim for that, and I mean there's nothing wrong to aim for the best, but like in this case here, like the logs are like kind of against the wall here, which might be kind of weird, but I don't know, I don't mind it, not really anymore. So yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's strip these, and okay, I'm lagging a little. Gotta be careful not to strip those. Oh yeah, I actually want these things to be in this stage. I don't have wax, so I'll probably just have to like come over and change them, but yeah, I don't know, I think they look a little more like ropes to me, which is kind of the idea with this. I want them to look like ropes. I think, I was telling myself I don't want to use any stone in this because it's gonna look kind of strange, but I think, you know what, no, I'm not gonna use stone. I don't need stone. This is what I'm gonna use. I'll just use these blocks here, and I'll put the darker bits. We don't want the entrance to be, do I want it to be yellow on the front? I think over here would be kind of nicer, so let's start here. I like to start at the entrance. Oh, okay, that's nice. I actually thought this was more blocks than what it is. Yeah, I just want a light gradient in here. I mean, look at this. This blends really nicely. We're gonna need polished diorite stairs. Just that many should be good. I kind of want a double door, to be honest. Even though I don't need to have one. I just think it would look nice. And whoops, no, we want wool. So yeah, I'll probably just do this talk and bolting in this video and see how you guys take it. How do I feel about a double door? You know, it might look nice if I use quartz instead, or if I add pale oak, but I am sure you guys probably already know I am having a hard time finding that stuff, so that probably won't be an option for now. But let's just go ahead and continue this pattern. Where's my calcite? Could probably have a window here. Let's do some more of that. For now, I'll just leave it as a wall. That's kind of what I like to do. And we'll do a bit of that. And I'll just kind of make a window when I get the chance. I don't know how I feel about the polished andesite, like just kind of being out here. With polished diorite, I think it just looks better when it's in a corner. I think it works better for like a shadow in a sense, to me. And then we can probably get rid of that. Nah, actually that can stay. This whole looks fine. So this is just, call it the unrendered work of the bolt. So that should look kind of nice, and we can kind of continue that gradient there, and then get that shadow in. Actually, I want it on the bottom. What we can have is just one piece of calcite there, and then we won't really get to see this too much. This gradient, I guess you can call it. I feel like this looks a little flat, so let's put calcite there, and let's see. And yeah, this is looking okay. Let's maybe go down here and see how this is looking. Yeah, I think this will look pretty nice once it's done. I want to use red for the roof. That's why I have crimson and mangrove, which I will use for the roof. You'll see how. Just kind of the filling of the roof, you can call it that. Yeah, these rocks will also kind of come into the roof as well. But that's why I didn't do too much work, like touching where the bowl will be, because I don't want to make it like, I don't want to have to destroy the rocks. So that's why I'm first getting this done, and then I can continue them once this house is finished. So yeah, let's just do this really quick. I think I'm gonna run out of logs here, which is not good. I should have gotten more. Yeah, I'm gonna go quickly get some. Yeah, I've got my dark oak. I definitely won't need this much, but I just chopped down that old tree. I'm not gonna wait for saplings because I don't know, I'm just kind of struggling to have a stable amount of dark oak at my fingertips. So I'm probably just gonna like head to a forest, which I found a closer one. So I'll probably just start getting from there instead. This being asymmetrical or like even, yeah, is kind of a problem. Ooh. Yeah, this is, I'm just gonna have to do this, right? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to keep this in the video to really show my bolting process. But I'll just move this whole thing off to the side here, and now this rock that I bolt is probably gonna have to move a bit, which is fine, you know. What we can do is go in with that texture, and that can stay there. And this is gonna have to get broken. I actually need my scaffolding. I'll get it if I need it a little bit more desperately. Let's just do this. Ooh. I don't think I'll have a door here. I think I'll have a window here though. That will be nice. And we'll use these polished things to make our window here. That looks fine to me, actually. I like that. And I need to sleep. I do have the bed on me, so let's get that in over here just for now. Okay. The door will be here. I think I don't know, do I make it a double door or a single door? I think a single door will be fine. But I kind of want to do this design. Let's just see, how do mangrove trapdoors look? They look quite nice. Let's go in with mangrove trapdoor right over there. And then this is like gonna be an unseen design. Oh, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I've only done it with the bamboo, but a little differently. Something like that, right? And then we can make a stick. I'll make it with that. And then we need more mangrove wood. And then we can make a mangrove sign. This should end up looking quite nice. That I think looks a little weird if it's just a single door. So let's scrap that. You know, it was worth it. It was worth to test how it looked. Do I think that it looks nice? Should I just go with spruce and be generic? Let's just leave the doors for now. We'll come back to that. Now that I have my scaffolding, this should be a lot easier. And then the roof won't be such a tough thing to figure out. Let's do that and that and that. And I think that'll be all I'll need for now. In the roof. Since the rest of it's gonna go into the mountain. I mean, there are probably gonna be rocks right here in this area, so I probably won't even need to fill that wall in, but I will fill it in if I need to. Okay. Let's just maybe get our 3 dark oak pieces in here, and I won't fill that in now. So I did just realize I actually need a way to get up my this house area, because I definitely can't keep using this. So maybe I'll build a staircase to enter through here somehow. It probably won't look the greatest, so maybe I won't do that. While I was building, Zach asked me to come check out his area that he's building it. So yeah, I'm on my way right there.
Basically, I added this new house that you can see here. What really the purpose is, I think it's gonna be for just like like small village houses around the place.
Yeah.
I want to get your opinion on the chimney here behind. I want to see, what you think about it. This is the latest.
I think this is really nice. I think it looks pretty great. I don't think anything needs to be done to it. Can I go inside?
There's nothing inside, but you can go in if you want.
I don't know. I think I really like this roof. It's a really nice design. It's like kind of like a smaller version of my roof that I did on my starter house, but I like this way more. Like, I like how you did the diagonal thing. Like, I mean, this is kind of offset here, and it's kind of, this chimney makes that invisible in a sense, and then it just looks like a normal house. I don't know. And this.
It's so much better with the like fireflies, going around here.
Yeah, wait, let me wait a little bit for nighttime so I can see that. Wow, this looks really nice. You can just appreciate the scenery. I think you could do with some slabs here so you can walk up here without jumping. Unless you plan to have like walls here for like a floor balcony. I don't know if those exist.
I think I'll just add slabs in.
We should sleep.
It doesn't look too bad.
Oopsie. Man, I am having the time of my life with these berry bushes. Okay, so I finished up the frame of this roof. It is kind of cut here into the mountain, which might be a problem, but I'll just try and work around that for now. And probably, I mean, there'll probably be some like rock here or something coming into this, so I'm just gonna build the roof, kind of ignoring this, and then I will probably do the terraforming off camera, because who wants to see that? Unless you guys do. I don't know. But for now, let's just try to do this roof over here. I don't know how this is gonna look for gradient. It might look pretty crazy, to be honest. was like bad crazy. But let's try it out. We try some of that and then get some more of this in. I don't think I honestly like this nether brick, so I think I might switch it out for crimson stairs. Okay, let's try this. Now it's getting a little purple though. Yeah, no, that's definitely worse, to say the least. I mean, is it? Kinda doesn't look that bad. Let's maybe get on over here to see. Oh no, it's definitely not that good. And what about as a transition block to the stairs? Okay, kinda as a nice transition, but it's, I don't like it, man. I think you might only need the mangrove and brick. I kind of want to try and include this. Maybe I just need a little bit more of it. Maybe that's what I'm missing. It is actually super dark. There aren't any other data blocks I can use. How do I feel about that? How do I feel about that as a roof? And I don't like the nether brick. I think it's too dark. So I think I'm just gonna not use any of that and just go in with brick and mangrove. So I'll probably actually need a bit more of them, but let's just go. Honestly, maybe this could just be brick here. Like, that looks just nicer to me. I think this looks a lot better. So let's just try to continue this roof over here. Get some brick in over here. Oh crap, I'm falling. I think this looks pretty nice, the roof that we got. Let's maybe get a further view. And also at nighttime actually might look nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks a lot. I think it looks nice with the red roof and the white walls. It's kind of what I imagined for this, so I'm happy with that. And now let's just do some decoration, I guess you can call it, just for this build. Let's sleep though first. Monsters nearby? How? I don't see anything nearby. Is it in here? Is it under? It can't be. Okay, let's just move the bed. In here should be fine. Nice. Oh, there's a skeleton on our crane. Look at that. Okay, let's get some signs. I kind of wanted to use these. Probably wrapping around here would look best. Let's have a look off the side here. Oh yeah, we need signs on that now. Probably not gonna even be able to see this back here, so maybe I'll just not put signs there and just terraform it here with rock. That'll look the best. But yeah, hopefully that was somewhat enjoyable to see me build this on camera. I quite like this house. Well, maybe I should get a door in, and let's maybe do some terraforming, then I'll get to the interior, which I will also do on camera, because I'm actually having some fun doing this build here. So I am deciding to do this rock on camera because, or some rocks, you know, just because I think the process to it, I mean, I have a process for it for sure, so I thought maybe I'd show that, you know, maybe some of you will learn from it, right? So let's actually just do this, yeah, just change that rock up a little, and probably now it's probably time to remove some of this. Oh, there you go, Zach. I don't know what that was about. Probably needs to go bold. Did he say something in the chat? Gonna go try and make trees in creative. I don't know how I missed that. I feel like I always miss his messages. Oopsie. Yeah, he said that apparently. Let's just get some rock going in here, I So I first like to kind of map it out with stone. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of that, to be honest. And then, yeah, that'll be fine like that. I'll map this out right. And I like to make them in very, what's the word? I guess just shapes that are like squares or rectangles, whatnot. You know, all those kind of shapes are fine for my terraforming. So this is kind of what the start looks like, and something like this is looking pretty good already. You can leave it like this, but I prefer to add a bit of texture, which I'll get to now. So yeah, this is kind of what the general shape is going to look like, and we can get some more of that in over here on this roof. And I'm gonna run out of stone. Probably just okay, so let's just leave that for now. So now we have our general rock formation over here, and then my gradient. Oh, freaky sound. This is basically what I do for the gradient. So get some of that deep slate in there, and the coal is kind of like transition. Whoopsie, a transition from the deep slate into the normal stone, which should work super well once you're far away. And honestly, I don't even mind how it looks in general. I'm a fan of the look, and I don't like to use this top texture of the deep slate. So what I end up doing most of the time is just kind of going like that. Oh, wrong block. I do that so that you can only see that texture, and you can just place that in there. And let's maybe go back here, because you see there's some sneaky stuff here that we don't want to see. And then I'll just kind of do, and the mud is like, I don't really use it too much, but that is like the ultimate darkness essentially. So it's gonna like, yeah, it kind of comes after the deep slate. As you can see it in over there in that corner, because that's like really not visible, and over there as well, and there. So you don't see that as much as the other blocks. But yeah, let's just sleep quickly. Okay, let's get back to this. And yeah, so that's the first rock, and the highlight block is the andesite. As you can see, it's kind of on the corners of these, and the light is essentially coming from there. You can see if I go to my other rocks, that's kind of the general idea as well. The light doesn't hit everything, but yeah, I also changed it up here because it's by water. So this is kind of meant to be like algae, like moss, you know, growing on these rocks. So that's why I don't really see the coal as much in it, or my general shading. And I kind of just invented, or not invented, I've seen the style. I mean, I haven't seen people really identify it as this blocky type of terraforming. Not anyone that I've known, but I've seen people like B-Dubs or I'm Shirami too use this kind of gradient method, which I don't know, I just kind of picked it up and I was like, damn, this is really nice. I don't really use the slabs too much, but because I don't know, I feel like slabs just make the process take a lot longer, and it can still look pretty good without them, you know. So I don't know, I think that's what's really my favorite part about all of this, how quickly I can get this done and make it still look good, which usually I would spend so long on terraforming just for it to look overdone, you know. And it would look too I mean, not too natural, no, that's not the word, more like, I guess, overdone. And that's really all I can really say to give it a name. But you know, this land is nice and simple as well. There is just stone kind of wrapping the grass, and yeah, I don't know, it looks really nice in my opinion. I'm not doing too much texture to the stone, well, none at all really. Maybe I will go and do some, but for now it's fine. I don't know, I like the look. I think it looks nice, and it looks, I don't know, I think it looks nice, you know. I haven't really done bolding on this level ever. Like, I don't really do terraforming a lot, or not to this scale, which isn't even that big in, you know, typical Minecraft YouTuber stuff. I think that an important tip as well that I've learned, that I've kind of just, ever since my start house, I kind of just thought to myself that my builds don't need to be like perfect, you know, like the base state they can be. As long as I'm happy with it, I think it's good. Basically, I mean, this roof might be a little huge for the general base, and I don't know, like the block palette doesn't really, it's an interesting block palette. I mean, I don't know, but the other builds block palettes have made a lot more sense to me. Like this one over here, it's a very warm color with the sandstone there, which is like a yellowish shade, and then the green to the yellow. I did that nice little gradient there, and you can also see on this roof, or this building here, it's a little more like complementary colors, with the orange, which is the mud kind of, and the jungle, and the yellow is, I mean, it's not orange, but it's close to orange, and then obviously the blue. So that's like that's their bit of a complementary colors. And I don't know, I think it looks nice against the gray colors here on the walls. You can see I did that same shading pattern. I kind of just did it all from here. Something I need to try and build a bit more is also trees. Like, I've only built one tree, and I honestly didn't even do much attention to that. I kind of honestly forgot about it after I built it, and yeah, I mean, I think you do see that in episode 2, that I just kind of mentioned it while I'm building this potato farm. So yeah, and by the way, at the time I'm recording this, episode 2 is being edited, so I don't know if that can put it into perspective, but there's a very good reason, which I'll probably mention in episode 5, because yeah, you'll see the reason why I'm trying to get why I'm in episode 4 while episode 2 isn't even out. But yeah, anyway, about the tree, yeah, Zach's building that right now. He was trying a tree and it was not going good. I mean, I didn't even see what he did, but he tore it down pretty much instantly after building, which maybe he didn't give it enough of a shot, you know. But yeah, he's practicing creative, and I might even do that as well, not for trees in here, but just to kind of practice. But I don't know, in real life I like to observe trees pretty often, just to, I don't know, I think observing trees is interesting. Do you guys like this? Is anyone even watching? I hope people are watching. Well, I mean, seeing episode 1, I did get 61 views, which is something, you know. I mean, 61 is the most viewed video, or besides the short I uploaded it just recently, a YouTube short, for just to like kind of, I think, bring more people to the channel. I did do a pretty generic thing, which is just like those things where you stack up with blocks and you have to like match it with your friend that you're playing with. So I don't know, I just did that because it was quick, and then I don't know, a lot of people like that kind of stuff for some reason. So yeah, that was kind of the reason I did that. And then yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, I just think, I don't know, I mean, I'm really enjoying my videos, which is something I didn't really expect myself to say something like that, because this guy Shrami, I've been watching his series. Unfortunately, I'm fully caught up, so I have to wait for the next one. But I really like this guy. I found him like earlier this year when he started his series, and I'm still watching it. But he said something pretty meaningful to me, or to the viewers, not to me specifically. But he said in his video, you know, well, someone asked him in the comments, how do you stay motivated, or, you know, how do you enjoy editing your videos, or like, how do you stay motivated to edit your videos and also make them? And obviously he said that he's just, you know, the viewers, of course, and the comments he gets, and the people who are waiting to see his series, like me. I'm enjoying his series, and also the people like just he thinks it's also important that you enjoy the video that you're making. So maybe not enjoy the process of making it. I mean, that will definitely help if you do enjoy it, in my opinion. But obviously, if you just enjoy the video itself, you know, like if you enjoy, like, that's what I kind of did. I watched the video just to make sure I edited it well, you know, and I don't know, I think I enjoyed watching it. Maybe that's like wrong to say, but I don't know, I enjoyed watching my video over and not again. Yeah, I enjoyed watching the video over, and I think I'm feeling good about this because I did upload videos before. I didn't talk in them. I was kind of nervous to speak on here, but I don't know, maybe it's just my mindset that's changed, but I feel better about making videos now, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that it's just important that you are happy with what you're making, and also just, yeah, I don't know, you should only do something if you really want to, or if it's necessary. Like, obviously getting food on the table is very necessary, and that doesn't matter if you want that or not. That's just, you need to do that. Was maybe a poor example, but I just mean I really want to make these videos, and it's not even my passion, like what I want to do for work one day, but I don't know, I just really like this game, and yeah, that's kind of all that I'm doing this for myself. I don't really care if I get big. Well, no, I do care if I get big. I want to get big so that I can just have comments to talk to and reply to. Like, I don't know, it feels wrong to talk about myself. That's why I'm sort of just giving a tip. Wow, these actually look really nice, huh? These oxidized things, but I don't want them in that state. I want them in this state, and I don't have wax, so I'll just manually do that for now. And I see a wandering trader. Please have pale oak. I mean, it's gonna kind of suck because I wanted it for the bolt, but now he didn't have, and he doesn't. And his llamas are underground there, which is weird. So you can't leave them. You can't leave. He's like stuck there. Whatever. I'll leave him for now. I don't have the space to take his remains. Probably should sleep. Okay, or not. Am I dumb? Why am I like doing the same thing over and over? Let's just take a different approach. Oh, thank goodness. So the transition, it's getting there. It's almost done. And I'll probably just leave it at that. This will also look really nice for the thumbnail. I think it's important that you consider a thumbnail. In my opinion. Just because, I don't know, a thumbnail's important, ain't it? We can probably get rid of this rock. I mean this dirt, and make a rock there. Oh, I want a stone slab instead. Yeah, having a full inventory while building is never good. Maybe that's too dark. Let's just do the coal. Let's see how this is looking now. Might be better to get a different view from probably up on top of this roof here. Yeah, that's looking just super nice. Oh, what the heck? How did they get through? Anyway, yeah, this looks really nice. I love this. I'm probably just gonna do some other minor things for this, and then I'll do that off camera. I think I've done enough talking here. But yeah, I really like this. I really like what I've got going this episode. I mean, I bought a lot. I bought like all of this. And yeah, you know, before I do end the recording for just this segment, let's check out the sugarcane. The farm is not the greatest. I don't know if it's got something to do with the fact that I've used mud. But this, I don't know how many days it's been. I'll probably put that in this video when I'm editing it, but why is it only this much? I feel like it could be a bit better, like at least stack still here. And it's not going to get any faster. This is the pace for life. So I don't know, it's a bit upsetting to me, but anyway, I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay, so after a lot of work, the pumpkin farm is done, and I also did some interior work. It's okay, you know, the interior, I'm pretty fine with it. And this is the farm. It's definitely something visually. And over here, it's already actually made some pumpkins, which is good. That just shows that it works. This thing should be pretty quick. I did build it in one of my other worlds. Look at that more. And it was super quick for me. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, but think this is I'll probably actually fix up the lighting in here because it's just kind of torches, but it is super late. I worked on this for so long, but I think I'm going to end the episode here for today. I hope you enjoyed, and please in the comments let me know if you liked how I was talking and building at the same time, you know, trying to just talk in general. Get that more fun. But yeah, I'll probably try and do more of that. I actually quite enjoyed it, and I think if I enjoy it, you know, if I'm the one who's having fun, I think that's pretty important too. Not just about the viewers. I mean, the viewers matter, right? But if I'm having fun, then like it's a bonus, you know. So I don't know. I'll probably do it again in the next build, and maybe do it a lot more. But yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.